before this video begins, I want to talk about the charity I'm supporting in this video, which is Blind Cat Rescue and Sanctuary, located in North Carolina, which is where I grew up. As you might know from my previous video, I lost 2 of my cats this year as well as one of my dogs, all of which were rescues. I'm very passionate about helping rescue animals. Almost all of my pets throughout the years have been rescues, some of which have had medical issues. My dog having a condition where his eyelashes grew into his eyes and not outward, and we got him the help he needed for that. I've also had a couple animals that got run over and they only had 3 legs, but they did really well. Blind Cat Rescue and Sanctuary specifically helps cats who are blind, have feline leukemia, or are FIV positive. These are the types of cats that are often deemed unadoptable and are disregarded by local shelters. But Blind Cat Rescue and Sanctuary is able to give these cats a full life and a happy home. I bought their calendar for 2024 and it is absolutely precious. It's only $20 on their website if you would like to have something to give as a gift for someone you love or even for yourself. This is definitely going up in my office. I've previously donated to Blind Cat Rescue on their Instagram and on their website. They're on almost any social media you can imagine. So if you don't want to donate here, you can donate anywhere else. I will leave links in the description. That being said, all money made from this video will go to Blind Cat Rescue, and I hope to make more charity videos in the future. I hope you'll consider donating, as this is a cause I'm super passionate about. Animals are so pure and loving and deserve so much more than we do, in my opinion. And with that, let's get on with the video. Hey everyone, welcome back to another video where I talk about Disney manga, because Japan and Disney are how I cope. Despite only being 1 volume, the manga I'll be talking about today has a lot of material to discuss, starting with the branding. As you can see, the top right corner says Tokyopop and Disney Marie, not the Aristocats, which is the classic film that Marie is from. First, for those who are unfamiliar, Tokyopop is a company that is most well known for distributing manga, manhwa, and Western-style manga works in English. At one point, they were the manga publisher in the West. But the company faced financial troubles in the late 2000s, and by 2011 they ceased their publishing operations in North America. But it's okay, they came back after a few years, and now they're most well known for publishing Disney manga, but they have a lot of other series too. Second, let's come back to Disney Marie. Why is the branding just her name and not the movie she's from? Well, in Japan, Marie is quite popular by herself. That's arguably the case in other countries too, but she's super popular in Japan. Like, really adored over there. And I can't blame them because she is the cutest! I've been a Marie stan for years! Back to the manga itself, we can see Marie on a broom alongside a pink-haired girl carrying a very fancy cake. This is Miriya. We'll talk more about her in a sec. Let's make our way down to the bottom right corner, which says Manga by Maya. Who is Maya? I wish the internet would tell me, but she's a bit hard to search for. She does give us some insight into her travel research for Miriya and Marie though, so look forward to that. The back of the book includes a basic description and some adorable art. The copyright is 2018, but in Japan it was released in 2015 as a partnership with Kodansha. I think I've discussed everything you need to know about the outside. Now let's open this book up and dive into the world of Miriya and Marie. Miriya and Marie opens with some beautiful artwork of the characters we'll come to know and hopefully love. One thing you'll notice about Miriya and Marie compared to other manga is that it's fully in color. The paper also feels a bit sturdier to me. That could be in my head though. Either way, I'm loving the color. Anyway, chapter 1 opens with Miriya waking up and introducing herself as a super rich debutante. What is that? Oh! We love a humble main character. It's her birthday and her maid greets her with presents from all over the world. But all Miriya wants is to spend some time with her parents. Tragic.
Oh, boo-hoo! Let me play a sad song for you on the world's smallest violin.
Despite being a material girl, Miriya is not satisfied, yells at her maid, and cries. Miriya, maybe you'd have friends if you didn't yell at people and said thank you every once in a while. As our protagonist is crying, she gets a call on her bedazzled Y2K flip phone. And it's Marie! She's so cute! Humble that brat, I am begging you! Sadly, Marie is nicer than I am, and she gives a quick explanation of who she is, where she is from, and why she popped out of Miriya's phone. Miriya is shocked, of course, but my favorite thing she asks is, what is Paris? Like, girl, if you're so rich, why aren't you at a top private school? How do you not know where Paris is? Or what Paris is? Do you not recognize the Eiffel Tower? Did you think the Eiffel Tower and Tokyo Tower were the same? So Marie ribbon kidnaps this girl, I think she borrowed it from Sailor Moon, and brings her to Paris in 1910. Miriya is done with her boring, pampered life, and will now be a witch with Marie as her guide. Of course, every witch has a broom, and Miriya gets to try hers out. She flies well at first, but then Miriya crashes into a giant clock tower, which I think is the Gare de Lyon, considering its location, when the tower was built, and its similarities to Big Ben. If you care to know, Miriya cries. Marie is already done with this chick, but Miriya can't go home yet because, oh, cute boy!
Clover, what is it? What's wrong? Yeah, what's with all the drool?
I think I'm in love. You must find out who he is.
And he looks like a frequent customer at Hot Topic. Not complaining, it's a vibe. But how are those chains not weighing down his broom? Miriya is smitten by the emo. And he kisses her? That escalated. Kids move so fast nowadays. Marie warns Miriya that Leon is her rival, and the two shouldn't get close. But our girl does not listen. She's so mean. Until he reveals his true colors. By making fun of her for not wanting to eat snails? Okay, but look at their little faces. I couldn't either. That's where chapter 1 ends, and it's a decent start. You're shown what you need to know to understand later chapters. However, the pacing feels almost too quick to me. I would have liked more time to establish Miriya's personal relationships before she meets Marie, but we can always come back to that.
Before the next chapter begins, author Maya gives us the first retelling of her trip to Paris with her friend Sonata. As Maya admires the beautiful architecture, Sonata has her eyes on all the cute guys.
The second chapter is titled Miriya's First Spell. After moving in with Marie, Miriya is ready to learn her, get ready, first spell. Leon is here too, and he's being a little jerk, but Miriya humbles him by calling him short. I think I'm starting to like her. Back to magic. Despite being on a broom, Miriya is on the struggle bus. She sucks at flying, she messes up a sweet spell, and summons a snake. But Miriya redeems herself by acing the quick change spell. She creates a beautiful dress, while Leon looks like a Kingdom Hearts reject, looking like a dollar store Link, a discount bin cat noir. There is no hope for this man.
At the end of chapter 2, we get another travel diary from Maya. She is yet again obsessing over the buildings, as she should, but Maya also tells us about the wonderful food. Baguettes and creme brulee for the win.
Evidently, Marie and Miriya's friendship is moving at sonic speeds, because Marie introduces Miriya to her mother. To impress Duchess, Miriya performs another quick change spell and makes a cute kimono. However, this works a little too well, and Miriya becomes upset at the sight of Duchess and Marie's healthy mother-daughter relationship. It's then revealed that Miriya's parents are wizards! And they're like, yeah, we're too busy being epic wizards to teach you anything. So we hired a talking cat from Paris instead. The Russos would never. Anyway, Leon is surprised about Miriya being from the future, meaning he's either from Paris in 1910 or from some point before the mid-2010s? Either way, if these two end up having an enemies to lovers plot, is that going to change the timeline? Is Miriya traveling to the past with Marie changing anything about her present? Or do wizards in this universe not have any time travel rules? I would love to see a wizard rulebook for this universe because I am overthinking! Leon is probably thinking about this too, but instead of dealing with his thoughts in a healthy way, he steals the crystal orb? And Miriya chases after him. Absolute menace.
Maya makes a final diary entry about her trip to Paris at the end of Chapter 3. Sonata and Maya saw Moulin Rouge, a beautiful dinner show with extravagant costumes, dancing, and stunts. The iconic building opened back in 1889, and Moulin Rouge is considered a Parisian staple. The two also visited a lot of fashion and accessory shops, with Maya remarking that finding beautiful and affordable jewelry is almost impossible in Japan. Finally, Maya's travel diary ends with Maya happily jumping on a hotel bed as Sonata says, "I wish I could live here. Cute guys are everywhere." Sonata is so real for that.
Back to the main story, Miriya is now interested in jewelry designing. There's an upcoming fashion show and the models need accessories, so she and Leon use magic to find the best look. Of course, Miriya has more talent for this, and the two end up being in the fashion show. What is Leon's cat doing? Absolute gremlin energy. A beautiful ocean-themed page welcomes us into the next chapter. A baby dolphin lost its mother and the group decides to help it. After asking a sea turtle for guidance and avoiding a hungry shark, the dolphin reunites with its mom. What does this have to do with magic? I don't know, but I'm a sucker for ocean-themed media. Chapter 6 is about the gang visiting a pastry shop and destroying it. But Miriya uses magic and bam! Japanese sweet house. Adorable, but when did she learn to do that? Does she not suck at magic that isn't fashion related anymore? Good for her. We get another cute art piece before jumping into the next chapter. We're back to the style-related magic. This time Miriya and Leon need to come up with some hairstyles for an upcoming parade. Unlike the quick change spell, Miriya struggles with the hairstyle spell, but eventually finds confidence and creates a super cute and unique look. I'm loving the girliness of it all, but I would like to see more spell variety, especially since the next chapter has Miriya taking her first magic test. Is she ready? Leon and Miriya are competing to get a fruit that will make you young for 100 years. Miriya almost gets it, but gives up her prize to save Leon from suffocating. Is that character development I see? Due to her selflessness, Miriya passes and Leon fails. As he should. We're almost halfway through the book and I think the vibes are cute, but the story is a little scattered. Miriya and Marie is more focused on cute adventures that are loosely connected, rather than a story-heavy adventure, and I can respect that. Hopefully Miriya and Marie can stay consistently good, or become even better. But first, let's take a commercial break.
Next, being a teen's tricky enough. Try hiding the fact that you're a wizard. Wizards of Waverly Place, here on Disney Channel.
For the first time on 2-disc DVD, Walt Disney's irresistible classic, The Aristocats.
Meow.
Meet a wealthy duchess and her 3 adorable kittens.
Why should you be her? 'Cause I'm a lady, that's why. You're not a lady. You're nothing but a sister.
They've been catnapped
They're gone.
by a greedy butler out to steal their fortune.
What's gonna happen to us?
Now it's up to O'Malley, the streetwise alley cat, to save the day.
Yeah.
As he and his friends help Duchess and her kittens find their way home.
Charge! Lay some skin on me, scat cat. This is outrageous and crazy. Quiet!
With bonus features including an all-new virtual kitten game and a newly rediscovered song.
Everybody wants to be a cat.
Walt Disney's The Aristocats. Coming soon to 2-disc special edition DVD.
Next, Alex's fashion sense may be all that, but sometimes her wizard skills fall a little flat. Wizards of Waverly Place on Disney Channel.
Chapter 9 opens with the gang ready to celebrate the Harvest Festival. But, VeggieTales is real? Anyway, these pieces of food are sad because they won't be eaten. So Miriya fixes their appearance, and then Maya has the audacity to shove in a "it's what's inside that counts" moral? I don't think that lesson makes sense for this particular situation, but it's not wrong. Let's move on. We suddenly skip to Christmas. Everyone is gift-giving, of course. Miriya gives Marie a kotatsu for her to sleep under on cold days. Very thoughtful. I too would love one of these. Leon gives a photo album of his face to Miriya? Such a big ego for such a little boy. Also, the font is messed up on this page. The last 4 letters of narcissistic and the question mark are missing their brown outline. Weird. Miriya does a cute little wardrobe change for the cats because that's her thing, and the chapter ends with a page of cozy cats. So cute! The holidays are over and it's time to get back to magical work. Miriya knows how to make fashionable clothes and hair. What could be next? Nails! That's all there is to this chapter. Cute, but not too exciting. Chapter 12 gets the story back on track with the novice witch test. Miriya is super nervous, as she should be because I've never seen her or Leon study. The students are assigned to decorate Master Witch Cream Puff's castle with only milk chocolate. Miriya is a little freaked out because her past food spells haven't been 100% successful. But with some encouraging words from Marie, she passes the test by making a chocolate dress. Does that even count? Lady Gaga better watch out, we have a new food dress wearer. After passing the exam, Marie takes Miriya to the most famous perfume shop in Paris. However, the owner is having trouble making the perfect scent to sell. With a little magic, Miriya makes a scent that smells like sunshine. That's so cute! At this point in the manga, you can tell Maya is like, what stereotypically girly things have I not included yet? Horses! Pretty pony Lola is looking for a twin sister Mola. This proves to be difficult until Miriya decides to use some magic and BAM! Twin found! At least we're seeing Miriya use her magic for things other than fashion now. I hope this trend continues. Chapter 15 opens with the group going through a magic maze underneath Paris as a form of studying. Very cool. Insert Indiana Jones reference. One of those giant sticky hands you could win at arcades. And they're out of the maze! I don't know if you can tell, but the chapters are getting shorter and weirder. We go from a maze to a museum of puzzles that actually includes a puzzle the reader can solve. A distinguished penguin makes the group solve the museum's puzzles, and they win an absurd amount of chocolate. Does that make sense to you? Because it sure doesn't to me. Next chapter! This time the group is in a haunted house and are bothered by these goofy little yokai watch rejects. I'm saying that affectionately, they're really cute. Miriya gets the bright idea to sing songs to them. Who does she think she is, Demi Lovato?
Go on and try to tear me down. I will be rising from the ground like a skyscraper.
There you go. Standing ovation.
Really, the only notable thing about this chapter is the counting challenge. Most chapters after the museum one have interactive pages, which is a cute idea. I don't think I've ever seen a manga do this. Chapter 18 is literally my worst nightmare. Let me explain. The group helps a whale, nothing too crazy. But she's having a baby and didn't know? How do you not know? Who is the father? This is a TLC nightmare that I pray I never live. That's so scary, and she's just like, tee-hee, I didn't even know. How did you not know? Whales can be pregnant anywhere from 10 to 18 months? How did you not know you were pregnant, girlie? Sorry, that stressed me out. Luckily, the next chapter is more my vibe. We're going to space. The group creates a galaxy? I'm losing my mind. Finally, we're back to a somewhat relevant chapter. It's Fashion Week and Miriya's magic is acting up, leaving her dress colorless. After the activity page, Marie tells Miriya her magic is acting up because she has a fever. Ah yes, one of my favorite shoujo tropes, even though Tokyo Pop put this in the fantasy category. She's a shoujo to me. Marie heals Miriya. I would love to know where she learned to do that. The dress turns pink, and the judges are wowed as the duo gives us the reminder to take care of ourselves. We love self-care queens. The following chapter is absolutely wild. Our protagonists visit Pierre, the renowned bread maker. They're praising his bread, and he's like, "Aw, thanks, but I do have my shortcomings. I haven't seen my family in years." What? Of course Miriya fixes this, but that opening, good lord. This man reproduces like Nick Cannon.
Hey, yo!
Ooh, we've got another Christmas chapter. I bet this'll be cheery. The gang is meeting Santa, but oh no! He's on the brink of death. Time to make him a youth potion. Ew, turn it back. He looks like he wants to give something else to those kids. Moving on to the new year, everyone is celebrating by wearing cute kimonos. Even the cats! After this lovely party, it's decided that Miriya no longer needs Marie's magic training and can go home to see her parents that have totally not neglected her. Then Leon says he loves Miriya? Bro, the timeline! The final chapter is a time skip. It's about a month after Miriya came home and she misses her magical friends and the adventures they've had over the past 2 years. Luckily, everyone comes to visit and Marie informs Miriya that they'll be staying as exchange students. Happy ending! Despite the inconsistent pacing, a few questionable chapters, and a story that didn't really go anywhere, I still think Miriya and Marie is a fun time. The art is beautiful, the characters, while not as developed as I'd like, are charming, and there's not much to commit to since there's only one volume. You could probably read this whole thing in less time than it took for me to talk about it in this video. I think Miriya and Marie is a neat novelty. Disney manga fascinates me as both a nostalgia-obsessed girly and an avid manga enjoyer. This one is a little hard to find compared to other Tokyopop Disney releases, but if you can find it and you like girly things, I think you'll enjoy Miriya and Marie. Before the video ends, make sure you're subscribed and follow me on TikTok and Instagram. I'm a lot more active on those platforms and I post super cute content that's similar to what I do here. A huge thank you to my bestie Rose Writes Miraculously for helping me with this video. She's amazing and you should totally subscribe to her channel. Lastly, troop on Hopelets, stay adorkable. Bye!